Mortal Kombat is a fighting game that is known for its extremely violent and gruesome visuals. The first game started development in 1991. It was made by four guys: Ed Boon, John Tobias, John Vogel, and Dan Forden. It started when they were approached to develop a game based on the 1992 film Universal Soldier, starring Jean-Claude Van Damme. That game fell apart, but Boon and Tobias decided to continue development on their own game anyways. One of the most recognizable characters from the franchise, Johnny Cage, was actually made as a spoof of Van Damme. It took 6 out of the 8 months of development before the game was given a title. Some of the title ideas were Kumite, Dragon Attack, Death Blow, and Fatality. That one was based off of the game's signature finishing moves. Then, someone wrote down combat on a board in Boone's office, and someone crossed the C out and put a K. A man named Steve Ritchie, who at the time was a pinball game designer, saw the combat spelled with a K and said to Boone, "Why don't you call it Mortal Kombat?" and the name stuck. Graphics-wise, it uses 2D sprites of filmed actors, contrary to drawn sprites that most games at the time used. The game also uses palette swaps, which is just changing colors to make new characters. The characters are palette swaps are just the ninja characters. The over-the-top violence sparked a huge controversy in 1992 amongst parents. To make fun of the whole ordeal, in Mortal Kombat's sequel, Mortal Kombat 2, they added another finisher titled Friendship, where the winner performs an act of kindness towards a defeated opponent. The developers, especially Ed Boon, love to mess around with fans. In Mortal Kombat, there's a screen that has Ermax written under Reptile Battles. Reptile was an unlockable character, so people believed that another character named Ermac could be unlocked. Ermac stood for Error Macros, which would help keep the game from crashing. Ermac would be made a real character in Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. Many references were made to this in Mortal Kombat 2. One of the characters in the first game, Kano, wasn't in Mortal Kombat 2, but in a similar screen to the Error Macros screen, they wrote Kano transformations under the multiple character name battles to mess with the fans. Also, a character named Jade would appear randomly and say Ermac who. At the end of the game, there are letters that when unscrambled read Ermac does not exist. This stuff continues to this day on Twitter. The best character is Scorpion. He's a yellow ninja. He has teleportation, he can raise fire from the ground, he can do a fire backflip, and he can breathe fire. His signature move is his spear throw. It's a spear attached to a rope that he throws to bring people close to him for a free hit. He's Boone's favorite character and is technically one of the only 3 characters to appear in every game. He wasn't in Mortal Kombat 3, but he was in Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, which is considered the actual third Mortal Kombat. The other 2 characters in every game are Sub-Zero and Raiden. Scorpion is still the best though. The game has gone off to make multiple sequels including Mortal Kombat 1, 2, 3, 4, Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance, Mortal Kombat Deception, Mortal Kombat Armageddon, Mortal Kombat 2011 aka Mortal Kombat 9, and in April of next year, Mortal Kombat X will be released. It has also had 2 movies, multiple TV shows and cartoons, a web series, multiple comic series, a card game, and the movie had the greatest soundtrack of all time.